Hello and welcome
Hi.
to the second round of the 2016 WTC. I am Alex,
I'm Frank.
and we are your fabulous-looking hosts this fine day. We have finally managed to solve our technical difficulties and can now broadcast with commentary. Let us know in the chat if there's anything wrong with it, aside from the content, of course.
Okay.
The content is infallible.
Yes, that's true.
We are joining you to broadcast the match between Rickard Nilsson from Sweden Dynamite and Dylan Simmer from Australia Echidna.
And yeah, they are playing. As you can see, they're playing Rask versus Ron. The scenario is
Recon.
where you have two flags, two objectives, and one zone in the middle.
It looks like the bottom the bottom flag is actually not centered right. I will go and
Check that, yeah.
yeah.
And Dylan won the dice off and chose to go first. And Rickard chose this side. And again, please tell us in the chat if there's any difficulty understanding us or any other technical problems you experience. Or if you just want to tell us how fabulous we are looking, which would also be nice.
Should we take a look at the lists that I play?
Yeah, let's wait a second until they are actually starting already.
Yeah, they're just finishing. They've already finished deployment. They're just now
Okay, so while they are
measuring the scenario again.
yeah. So there's the handshake, and we are off to the races. After the races, and let's have a look at the lists real quick. We will switch the screen over to the lists.
And Dylan is playing his Ran list, which apparently contains Adeptus Ran, with two Chimeras, Discordia and Sphinx. First battle group, 2 units of Battle Mages and Magister, Lanissa, and a unit of Infiltrators with Iris 3. So, just to quickly summarize what it does, the list has enormous threat ranges.
Okay.
If you factor in 2 teleports against any heavy or something, as well as the Sphinx shot, which increases magic attacks against the target hit by 3 inches.
Okay.
And then also the whip snap spell from the Magister, which lets a model from his battle group move another 3 inches.
Okay.
It is a total threat extender of, including the feet, you get up to 8, just a second, 8, 13, you can extend the threat of a heavy by 13 inches.
Okay. That's wow. Wow.
Yeah. If you are able to teleport
The opponent.
your opponent and your heavy closer together, then you get +2 range for the feet. Then you get +3 range if the Sphinx shoots it. Actually, 2 more for Lilith.
Okay.
So that's actually a total of 16. And then the whip snap walk from the Magister. All in all, yeah, it's a 14-inch threat extender for to apply a heavy.
Okay.
I can say Continuum Transfunctioner.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah. I just had a wiener in my mouth and I was also able to talk, but that was during lunch.
Yeah, that's just like you do.
So Rickard's
Quickly, the matchups. I'm playing against Moritz. Sasha is playing against Tommy. Derek is playing against Dominic. What, you're not ready?
You're live on air.
You're live on air.
Everybody's
Just
listening.
Keep talking.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Sorry, we have Wout is playing in the mirror with Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Then who's left?
Lawrence.
and Robert.
Robert. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
thank you.
Thank you. What you just heard was Klaas from Team Belgium Prinzesschen. They are playing Germany Black, and that was just the pairings they decided on.
So the Rask list.
The Rask list is, well, it's a typical Rask list in MK3. It's two Blackheart wrestlers, all the lesser warlocks. It's Roshan Brine with a Battle Boar on top of Brine, Ronga and Snapjaw, Dahlia and Scareth. He has a Mist Speaker, Oren, Lanissa, and the Bellows crew. And it's Rickard Nielsen, so it's mainly throw the snake as far as you can and try to get at the opposing caster.
Yeah, I think I think Dylan will be very aware of that.
Yeah, me too. We'll see how that will turn out.
Also, Ran being steady might factor into throwing things at him.
Well, it's not necessarily throwing the snake at him to get him knocked down, it's to get the snake there.
No, I know, but usually when you land the snake on a target, it gets knocked down. But
okay.
a defense 15 caster.
Okay, that might be a bit tricky.
Yeah. So
And-
let's go back to the table.
Yeah, and
And Dylan is already well underway in his first turn, moving up as far as he can to get some board space. And do we have a picture of where Ron is?
He is, I think, up there somewhere.
Up there somewhere.
Here. That should
Oh,
be.
he's at the shallow water. Yeah.
Yeah, and and just to quickly go back to the Rask list, he of course has Rage on the wrestlers, and he has Fury, the Fury spell, so he has a +6 damage fixer, which just would obliterate
Yeah.
anything in his path.
He will not have trouble cracking anything. In this.
And
Yeah, sure.
And speaking of insane threat ranges, I think he can get the pig up, the big pig up to 16 inches or something. So we'll see how that will turn out. Okay, what you're seeing in the back behind me is Alex talking to one of the judges. Apparently there's some sort of problem. Rickard has the fuel cache objective, and he's putting down the cloud right now. Can the chat tell me if you're hearing us correctly, or is it too not loud enough? Too loud? What is it? So, and there's Alex back.
Arrow.
Ja, so, switch vielleicht gleich mal zu dem Ding ohne Kamera. Warum? Ich gehe nochmal in die Kameras kontrollieren.
Oder wir lassen das an und ist einfach so. Ich glaube, das ist natürlich.
I'll be back. Halt die Leute mal bitte.
Okay. Alright, so as you can see, Dylan has moved up. His Sphinx is in the zone. It is already threatening both of his both the big crocodiles with its magic enhancing shot. Then we have the strike force down low in the shallow water next to the bottom flag. which will probably not be doing much this game, except maybe take pot shots and keep Iris alive. We have 2 units of battle mages positioned on equal on both sides of the zone, and Discordia probably foregoing its kinetic field, since there's nothing really shooting at anything in Rickard's list.
Okay, so we have a minion mirror.
Who's playing a minion mirror?
Gustav Berggren with one of the pick cursors versus Colin Farrell, I want to say, no, Colin Hill, playing Rask. Oh shit.
Nix. Gleich.
Okay.
Alright, so let's look up. Those are the cloud effects that Rask put up
yeah.
To block line of sight, which will of course be pretty good for him. Especially with that forest and his objective. He can put up a pretty decent chunk of... He can block off a decent chunk of board space. And nothing in Dylan's list can really ignore it.
Yeah.
So Rask in this matchup, I would say, not sure if he's favored, but we might get the first strike.
You might make a decent game of it.
Especially if on turn 2 Rickard stays out of charge range, stays out of walk and shoot range. Which will be 11 inches at most in this list.
Okay.
And in this round list. And feats.
Yeah, and feats. So that
yeah. So Dylan will be either forced to go back or lose a lot of attrition, basically.
Yeah. But Ron's list can stay back, right? Because Rickard has to go forward. He has to go. He has to go into the scenario to contest it, and
that is true. But if Dylan stays back too far, he sees scenario completely. And let's see, which one of these is this Rask model? Is it the orange one? No, that's the snake.
Yeah, I think Rask is back here. The smaller cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is that what I was getting at is that Rask has to come forward. He has to come into shooting range of
and it's
of Dylan, and he is Rickard's going second. So at the moment, Dylan can just stay there where he is.
And it's always possible to engineer some kind of assassination with Ron, even if it takes you like 40 minutes to finish it. So
okay.
Rickard just flipped the clock over to Dylan, and we'll see how he positions himself on turn 2. He might be anticipating feed from Rask, or he might want to draw it out, so he will probably walk a little bit forward and try to protect his Sphinx and his Arknotes and his Battle Mages.
Yeah. Thing is he... Okay, that's Dylan measuring something out right in the middle of...
As I say, it's always possible to engineer some kind of janky assassination with Ron.
Yeah.
So he's measuring the run and cast range for his Arknode, for one of his Chimeras.
Okay.
Which are both next to the Sphinx.
And confidently putting a proxy base right in front of Rask. So
no, well, he's...
Okay.
Hang on a second.
So Hinark just walked by, apparently with the opposing captain of his team. Hinark is the captain of Team Germany 3, Team Germany Red, and they are playing Czechoslovakia.
Alright, so I had to look at the table.
Okay.
The Warjack behind the wall at the bottom is actually a second Arknode, and the Scoria and the Sphinx are both next to each other in the zone.
Okay.
Dylan, I think, might be trying to seize the advantage of an early attrition lead.
Okay.
He's going to try to go for Roche, or Brian. Which one is the Warlock?
Roche.
Roche. It's just under the tape there with Camping 2 Fury.
Okay. Yeah, if he takes out Roche, yeah, he takes out a 16-inch threat range pick from hell.
Yeah.
So he's back on his side of the table now. Apparently has measured everything he needed to, and now is
so
allocating focus.
This will be a Ruby Goldberg machine coming together somehow.
Okay.
So that is the power-up focus now. Ron is on his 8 focus. I don't think he will allocate any. Because all he wants to do is run the Chimeras, if at all, and shoot with the Sphinx. Okay, so he's trying to stay away from Brian, I guess.
Okay. So did he just activate the lower jack behind the wall?
No, it apparitioned.
Apparition.
The apparition at the beginning of the turn.
Okay. So he just moved into a slightly better position.
He apparitioned the bottom one back, and the top one forward.
Yeah, 2 inches forward.
Yeah. And
while he just shuffled around the bottom one, he fully moved the top one 2 inches.
And Rickard just gave us the passkey for his iPad. He typed it in on screen. That's all I'm saying. It's a joke.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a joke, Frank.
Okay. And we're back to 90 viewers already. That's great.
Yes. Hello to everyone joining us.
Okay, it's not 90, it's 110. That's even better, because I think that's a bigger number.
You might be right there.
Yeah.
Should we check our odds machine chances of being right?
Yeah, no.
Black has the concessions.
Yeah.
And gold has Russia.
Which one?
The bears that were,
Okay.
Okay.
And red has Czechia.
Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
Slovakia.
Czech Republic. Czechoslovakia is done for 20 years.
Germany Gold is playing
Russia Bears.
the Russian team that beat the American team in the round before.
Yeah. Also, just FYI, 2 of the 3 American teams are out already.
Unless people were already, yeah. So, what have we got? There's some proxy bases. He's walking around the table, measuring stuff, which I think pre-measurement means so much more to a TK caster and to a caster like Ran or Thexus or Haley2. Anyone who can move things around, where you can plan your turn ahead of time and can just execute. It just means you execute flawlessly, more or less.
Yeah. Or you just realize, okay, I'm way out, and then...
Rask might be unkillable this turn, but he can still gain a huge attrition advantage if he plays his cards right here. So he's planning the walk and shoot range of the Sphinx. He might just be in... Is that the Snapper? The turtle? Tweet?
No, that's actually Rask.
That is not Rask. Rask is right here.
No?
Is that Rask up front?
Yeah.
No.
I'll go have a look. Want to bet?
No, I don't want to bet. Alright, Dylan's still measuring distance to Rorsch.
That is actually Rask.
That is Rask.
Yeah, because the other one is the Mist Speaker.
Looks like Rickard may have just made the mistake of thinking he's safe in a cloud behind a cloud with camp on him.
He has 1 Fury on him.
Yeah. So, camping 1, he's probably not really safe if Dylan can pull it off. He has to run an Arc Node into the cloud. I don't think he can TK him into the cloud though. That might be too far. He will have remeasured that and confirmed it with Rickard.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing that's so great about pre-measuring. You just measure stuff out, you agree with your opponent on it,
And then you execute.
and then you can just execute it. Without having to...
Can you say Dylan is running his list very well?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, so Chimera will run into the cloud. He will TK Rask forward, maybe also just barely clipping the cloud. That's blocking line of sight. He will be able to shoot Rask with the Sphinx, and then he will be able to apply 2 units of battle mages.
What does the Sphinx have for RF? 1?
5. ROF.
RF.
Yeah, 1. It's 1 shot.
Okay. And
But
does it
it's
something
boosted.
special?
Yeah, it increases the spell range by 3 inches.
Okay.
Which is
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's good for the battle mages. So, can you remind me again what does Ron's feat do?
I love it when you talk like that, Frank. How are you doing, John?
What time do you guys want to dinner?
After game 3?
Yeah, that's fine.
When does it finish? 7:30?
7:30.
That's fine.
Where do you want to go?
I don't care. We can go to the Chow Hall or we can go somewhere.
Steakhouse?
Yeah, I'm good with
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Okay,
So,
That way maybe don't have to like
right.
drive.
We'll find you after game 3.
Alright, perfect. I'll be right over here. So.
Cool.
okay, cool.
Thanks.
That was a wild John Damaris, people.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. No worries. No
all
worries
good.
whatsoever. Okay, so some dice are rolled, and Now the Chimera is in the cloud. The dice Rickard just rolled were the counterblast from the snake.
So that should be a feat from Ron right about now.
Okay. Yeah, that's a feat token, and he is.
And Rask is defense 15, so he will need to roll a boosted 10 with the Sphinx shot if he gets him into the cloud. So what's going on here, TK?
No, he's going for ETK's
Yeah.
Brine, I believe. Or is that the bull snap?
No, that is Brian.
Okay. Yeah, that's Brine.
Yeah, he TK'd him backwards and turned him around
For what exactly?
because he can. Crank, because he can.
Because he ran?
Yeah. Alright. So he's spending another 4. I think he will force hammer. Yeah, he will force hammer Brian over Rorsch to knock him down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He will
That was
go.
actually the dice rolling there in the bottom of the screen was actually the reason we have a scene without the camera so that we can see the
Yeah,
dice.
yeah, but then people cannot see our pretty faces.
Okay. Okay.
So Rorsch is knocked down. Damage on Brian is negligible. And we will see the strike force at the bottom move onto Rorsch.
And Rorsch is dead.
Oh, he killed him with collateral damage? Wow.
Apparently. Yeah, because the strike force already, I think, activated and shot it off his Fury.
Iris
Earlier?
did.
Or
Yeah.
Iris did.
Okay. Let's switch to the scene without the camera so people can see the dice being rolled. Alright, so there go Roche and Brian. That's already a huge attrition advantage.
Yeah.
Now, what else
And
do
now
we...
we'll see what he does.
So he spent the last 2 focus on a TK, I think. Or did he boost damage?
I think he boosted damage.
So then there is no TK coming onto Rask. That is not an assassination then.
Yeah.
So he just sacrificed the Chimera for Roche and Brian. And also sacrificed the feat for that.
Which is not a bad thing. Because now he takes out 15, 17 points, I believe.
No, he did cast another TK, yeah. So he's turning around one of the wrestlers. So he did not boost damage on the Force Hammer.
Okay.
He cast another TK. Ron is empty, but he's also not in real danger from anything. back there.
Especially since Roche and Brian are dead now.
Yeah.
And
Unless Rickard can pull off some kind of flying snake. Although without the pig, it's already short by 6 inches.
yeah, maybe.
Alright, the Sphinx is now activating. And it is just moving up. I don't think it's going to shoot anything because it cannot really see anything. It's just... Oh yeah, he will shoot the objective. No, he cannot yet.
No, he can't.
He just ran it.
Just for the past few minutes, I thought that was a proxy base.
Of what?
Yeah, for the Sphinx moving there and shooting
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, Discordia is moving up and putting up his imprint. Okay. Oh, he's spraying over
The Chimera?
Chimera? What for?
I don't know.
Oh, he might catch Rask in a 10-inch spray for brain damage? I don't think so. That looks like more than 10 inches.
Should be.
No, he's doing damage. Oh, alright, he transferred damage onto the wrestler. So he actually caught Rask in the spring.
Okay, nice.
I guess they pre-measured it earlier, and now somebody's grilling meat around here.
Yeah.
It smells delicious.
Yeah.
Alright, so Discordia sprayed over Rask, dealing brain damage to him, and 9 points were transferred to the wrestler.
But
Brain damage for Rask means...
Yeah, but does the brain damage trigger?
Yeah, sure. It counts as having taken damage.
Okay.
No boundless charge. It means no new cloud from
Okay.
Rask. It also means no fury.
Okay.
So those wrestlers, even if he can get onto them, will not be able to break Discordia.
And
So-
he's already done. Okay.
Yeah. So that was a pretty solid feed turn there from Dylan. Dealing brain damage to Rask, which I didn't think would have was possible at that distance. And taking out Roche and Brian puts him at a huge advantage this turn.
Yeah.
So
Since I mean, he took out 17 points with Roche and Brian. The bull snapper went wild. He caught Rask and brain damage. So yeah, that's
Wait, who went wild?
the bull snapper.
Where?
Because you
Oh, right. The little
Oh, no.
rock.
No, the battle boar. Sorry.
Does he have a battle board?
Yeah, not the bull snapper, the battle boar.
Just quickly checking the lists.
Yeah.
He does have a, yeah, he does have
So
a
it's
battle
15.
board.
It's 22 points out of the game for the moment. That's
Well worth the feat,
Yeah.
I think. That is the best he could have hoped for in this matchup. Either he feeds now, or he pretty much loses the game, because Rickard will most likely feed this turn
yeah.
to prevent both heavies from coming in. And he has a 10-inch threat on those wrestlers,
Mhm.
which the Discordia is actually just out of 10. They just measured it. Alright, Rickard.
Yeah, he's figuring things out.
So
And
both lists and both players are really creative with their respective tricks that they
Yeah.
have up their sleeves. We will see if he can pull off some kind of throw. Wenn Brain Damage, wenn eine Waffe mit Brain Damage Schaden macht auf dem Caster, der transferiert.
Geht der trotzdem noch zu Damage?
Ja, okay.
Brain Damage ist das nicht Caster, das ist scheiße.
Ich kann, genau, keine Spells.
Wenn der Caster will, macht es gar nicht Damage. Das ist ja bei Siege Feed auch, also beim Caster schießt das Siege Feed von einem Warbeast und vom Caster direkt gleichzeitig runtergehen. Weil der War Caster trotzdem zu Damage zählt.
Okay.
oh, and the chat asked a good question. No, Rask can't add the battle board to his battle group since it's a pig. Yeah. So that's 22 points out of the game already on Rickard's side. And now it's a question of what can he do now? Can he send a heavy in to kill one of Ron's heavies, or
Well, I guess if he throw, so look, there's models 2 and 3 from the top of Rickard's list, are both wrestlers.
no? That's wrong eye.
Oh, that's wrong.
Snapjaw. Wrong eye, Snapjaw. That's
Okay.
a wrestler. That's
Okay.
a mist speaker. Those are the
All right.
gobbers.
So Wrong can throw. So he will have to throw a wrestler forward. The wrestler might be able to charge Discordia. without Fury, he will probably not be able to kill it completely. But he's already... I was about to say he's allocating, but of course he's not. So we will see Rask feed this turn. And he's measuring the walk range of that wrestler. Walk and attack range.
Yeah,
Which
towards
is 6
the
inches.
camera. Yeah.
It looked just out. Or they might have agreed that it's in. Alright, he's placing the cloud now this way. I don't know if he should. He has no Veil of Mist this turn.
He still has his feet.
He does have his feet, that's right.
So LOS
The
might
thing
not
is
be a
that
problem.
LOS might be a problem, but the Discordia spray can be applied over
To something
Dylan's
else,
own
yeah.
models, so he can run a Strike Force member or
Yeah,
a
that's
Battle
true.
Mage in place and then apply the spray.
That's true. Well, then again, yeah, it's brain damage, okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, one single spray won't do much, but brain damage, man.
It's also power 14. I mean, it does quite a bit of damage, actually.
But it won't kill him. So that's Linus Russell going forward, putting a Hunter's Mark onto something that she doesn't hit, because she only rolls 3.
I don't know how Rickard does that with his hand, by the way. It looks like it's broken.
Yeah, I won't even try.
Right, who's that? What model is that?
Which one?
This one.
Let's go to the lists real quick. That would be Oren, maybe?
Yeah, it's probably Oren. No, actually Oren is back here. That should be Dahlia.
Yes, of course.
So the snake is
Spraying,
looking for a solid spray.
all solid, I don't know.
Well,
I think that's Iris 3 he's targeting, or am I mistaken?
no, that is Iris 3. But he might have missed her. Just barely.
Okay.
So he has... he needed 10s to hit Iris. Alright.
So
that is-
the other wrestler, the bottom wrestler now, is probably going in, killing the Chimera. Question is, does he put it in danger of getting killed in turn by one of the Retribution heavies?
Not if he feeds.
No?
No.
So he can position him out of walk and...
I mean, it's 10 inches for the Chimera, for the Sphinx, and the Sphinx shoots about 12. Or the Discordia spray can be applied either way, and it's a power 14 against the heavy, which will do a bit of damage, but obviously not kill it.
no, I'm talking about walking and just
Walk and punch?
walk and punch.
No. No way.
Why? You don't
Because-
have enough power, or...
No, your line of sight is limited to 5 inches.
It doesn't matter, you can walk and punch.
Yeah, but it's more than 7 inches away. He's basically has to stay out of 7 inches from Discordia.
Okay.
That's it. That's all he has to do. Hey now, brain damage on Discordia is really not that big of a deal. Retribution needs all the help they can get.
Yes, of course it does. Of course it does, Alex.
Okay. That is the battle board. Running in the way of stuff. So basically that's all it can do all game, right? Just run around.
Yeah. Although it can run.
Yeah, it can run.
How? It can't be forced.
No, but the rules for going wild say that it has to run.
Okay. Haven't played Hordes in a while, so
Yeah.
let alone in Mod 3.
Yeah, I mean, who does?
Yeah. Oh, Rickard
Only
apparently.
really rock hard people from Sweden.
Yeah.
Bartek, would you like to join us in our insightful commentary?
Da können wir tauschen.
Ja, dann tauscht ihr mal. Alright, we are switching commentators.
Hello, everybody.
So this is Bartek, our third man this weekend. What you see is Bran has just removed Roshan Brian from the bottom here
Feet turn.
on his feet turn, and now Rask
Has headache.
has a bit of a headache, yeah, and he will feed back and see what Bran can do again. I mean, it's always the problem of the telekinesis, meaning your feet. Rask's feet is actually 2 inches less than he thinks it is, right? And all he could do was kill the Chimera, which was standing here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but Rask has a very powerful spell list, so that was quite an achievement.
yeah, to put brain damage on him was really, really big.
Aye.
Alright, so he's positioned himself, he's feated, I think. Rask is right here. He's in prime position to get brain damage again.
But
He really cannot avoid it, that's the problem.
it's a range attack.
Yeah,
spell, right?
yeah.
There's no assault on Discordia.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Oops. Rask just fell over. It's probably a wild force hammer.
I think it's quite an achievement for the units, but do we have an arc node at Ran?
Ran has another arc node left, which is another second Chimera right there.
Yeah.
He kept it safe, and it is in no danger of getting killed. So he's rolling dice, Rickard. I'm not sure which model is activating right now. I think it's this the wrestler here. He did something, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention for a second. So, Orin Midwinter will probably stay within 3 inches of Rask, obviously.
Wise choice.
Yeah. To be able to Arcane Vortex any wild Force Hammers or Telekinesis.
He hasn't used his power tokens yet.
No. Dylan only used TK and Force Hammer on Roshan Brian and on one of the wrestlers who all were too far away from Orin. Obviously, Rask himself is, as long as Orin is on the board, he's immune.
Yes.
So he might want to spray Orin down with Discordia.
Question is if Orin profits from the feed.
He does not, I think.
That's,
It doesn't matter for the spray anyway.
I mean, but if he has other options to put him away.
Right, I see what you mean.
I suppose he's also having stealth right now.
Yeah, sure. Again, that doesn't matter for the spray. Alright, Wrong Eye is activating, casting Submerge, and advancing into the rubble there. Or is that a hill? I think that's a hill.
I think it should be.
Yeah. And Snapjaw also casting Submerge. With the feed. I think he knocked Discordia down somehow. Is that possible? How could he have knocked Discordia down? So he's staying 7 inches away from Discordia. It is not knocked down, but there's some kind of token on it.
Disruption, maybe.
How does he disrupt?
Not the. I mean.
Oh, Rask with his shot. Right.
With his shot.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Then being sprayed is not so.
Yeah, Discordia will have to aim and hit a 7 on 2 dice.
Yes, and there's still a few.
And I think he has no Arcanist within 9 inches, so he cannot really undisrupt it.
Yes.
All right, it's still his turn. Rickard has shipped the clock. We have a feated Rask with 2 Rasters standing by to kill things dead.
It's quite a narrow feat, that of Rask.
Yeah, it's really, really good, especially in this matchup.
Yes.
And with Orin Midwinter, I think.
Still searching the book for if Orin is also
A minion. Yeah, he is a minion. I played him in Scorn.
Yeah, but how is it?
I think the feat applies to him as well.
How can he have Orin in the Rask list?
It's a minion. It's a minion's
But
list.
its model will work for score.
Yeah, but it's also a minion model.
Oh.
A minion model will also work for minions.
But then he also profits from the feed. That's
Yes.
what I mean.
Yeah, of course he does.
It's very powerful.
You could say it's rock hard. Like Rickard. Alright, so Dylan will maybe have to run some kind of model in the way to be able to target his own model with the Discordia spray, to apply brain damage again, or move out of the way somehow. Right, he's activating, he's measuring 9 inches from his Arcanist, I think realizing that they're too far away. Yeah. Oh no, actually, he's just in range. He could give it focus.
So, quick interlude. I don't know how it's going, but I did see that Benny is playing Bout, and they are playing a Carousel Mirror.
Ooh.
So, who blinks first is gonna lose, probably.
Signer and standoff.
I know Benny doesn't blink. He's like a snake.
Without the poisons.
Hey Ron! Hello to Man of Sean. Alright, so Discordia does have focus on it. He will be able to apply brain damage, and if he positions his target model correctly, he will be able to catch both Rask and Orin Midwinter in the spray.
Awesome.
All he has to do is run 1 Battle Mage into position, put a proxy base down first. Always proxy base your plan before you execute it.
Watching at me as if I wouldn't do that regularly.
That's just a general tip for the listeners.
Very wise. But you know, if he runs one of the troopers,
If he runs,
them, rinse them with water. If he runs one of the units, there won't be many attacks somehow, however applied.
Well, he cannot apply attacks anyway because he cannot target anything with attacks. The only worthwhile attack he has this turn is Discordia.
I'm curious if he tries it with one Fury to transfer.
Also, the Sphinx might be able to take out that wrestler in the zone. It goes up to power 19 on its claw, and he allocated 2 focus to it already. He can also TK it.
I bet on a throw.
It might throw something.
Would be maybe good to throw it on Lanusa.
Or to throw the wrestler, you mean?
Yes. Then
Onto the Nissa.
But no, of course, then he stays in the zone now. Throw him away.
So Discordia. Why is he activating Discordia now?
To do what you said.
He cannot target anything that is more than 5 away.
Then maybe he's going for the wrestler and Lanusa.
Maybe. So yeah, he might want to take apart. Okay, he's staying a solid 16 inches away from that snake. 18 inches now. Never mind the kill box. It's not existent in this scenario. Oh, he telekinesis Discordia. He did not advance it. That was Round's activation.
It's speed 6,
All right.
isn't it?
Discordia is activating and shooting something. He is rolling dice down here. So let's watch that. There's probably a spray on the wrestler. He's boosting on something else.
We're happy with that. And another bit of info that I just was talking to one of the Czech players, and Germany Red already lost 1 game because Hinner forgot about Invictors having assault.
Ouch.
And Thyra got ate a shot from Iris 3. Already got 13 damage on that, and then 1 Invictor was enough to kill her.
You could say that was checkmate.
Yeah, that was checkmate. And apparently, the Czech team beat Australia Wallaby in the first round.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's starting to shape up like we imagined beforehand. Mark III just
Shakes up the meta real
yeah.
hard.
Shakes up the meta that hard that even the
Czech can win.
now even the supposedly good teams can lose
Right.
Can be shot in the
early.
face.
Yeah.
Well, at least our teams didn't lose round 1, right?
No, they didn't. We went 3-0. I'll go have another look.
Perfect.
Okay. So, what is happening now?
So the wrestler got a lot of damage.
From from the Discordia spray?
Yes.
Okay. He might be sacrificing Discordia for until next turn, because I don't think it will survive 2 wrestlers,
I think
or even 1 actually.
Ron has his feet still
No, he popped his feet on
on the pigs.
top of 2.
Okay.
Alright, the Sphinx is activating. He moved Lanissa into the zone, but he was not able to. I mean, he doesn't have to apply Hunter's Mark right now, because he cannot charge anyway, I think.
Right. No,
No, wait,
you
he can charge, right.
But
So,
out of 5 inches.
but it's
so
a free charge. And if the Sphinx is in range of the wrestler, he gets more focus efficiency because it's a free charge with Hunter's Mark.
Yes.
And he might take the objective with him as well.
I think the wrestler has
Oh, he
big
actually, what is he charging?
looks like Lanissa.
Yeah, that is Lanissa. No, he's charging the wrestler. He's somehow turned around on Lanissa, but he's charging the wrestler. And there's quite a bit of damage. There's only 7 left on the wrestler. Three left. And it's gone. That is a big deal. Alright, what is he buying attacks on? How does should be the objective? Yeah. It's P plus S1, so he's removing it with 2 hits. If he removes Lanissa, he will already be at 2 points.
It's a nice thing, but I don't see many possibilities there.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to remove her. Except maybe with Iris. Because Iris is right there in the shallow water.
Which one of them?
That is Iris.
Yes, but which version?
3.
3.
So she will be able
To walk up and shoot in the back, yes.
Yeah. So walk 7 to here, maybe. Yeah, that's what he's measuring right now.
But the snake is close.
Yeah. Does it have reach? Do you know?
I don't think so. It has a bite, so that would be 1 inch. Since we are so accustomed to Mark III and its ranges.
Scarab has reach with his bite. So 2-inch reach.
Okay, it's a snake with long neck. Alright.
Yeah. And long teeth.
Yeah. I can remember in 10 years that I've played a Scarab, so forgive me.
Alright, Iris is instead advancing just to shoot the snake. What is he trying to accomplish? Remove the upkeep? Remove the animus?
Yeah, but she doesn't remove any animi
Oh, right.
anymore. It's
Animi
dispel. Animi anymore. It's dispel that takes away animi.
He's triggering counterblast. I think. It does remove the fury, right. So, will the counterblast hit the snake? No. It hits that 1 strike force, which is the second model Dylan has lost this whole game.
Ooh,
Yeah.
harsh thing.
Alright, 1 strike force makes it to Lanissa, but needs a 9 to hit her.
And then it's power 9 against 12, I think.
I think she's 13 actually.
Big feathers.
Yeah. She's 15-11. So it's off 2, kills on a 7, but needs a 9 to hit. Alright, Iris removed the fury from the snake. Meaning Dahlia will have to cut next turn to get anything done.
It's not so easy with 5 hit points.
Yeah. It's easy enough if you're Fury 4, but second shot on the snake misses. Third one hits. Does 2 points, and so he missed Lanissa, I think.
Yes.
That means no extra CP. They reform.
1 is a progress.
Yeah. and I mean the snake is engaged. Lannister is engaged. The snake cannot really spray right now. Is it gunfighter?
I'm very sure, yes.
All right, so that doesn't matter really then. And the Chimera. Oh, okay. He's slamming the strike force with the Chimera over Lanissa and kills her. Yeah, that is 2 CP for Dylan.
Nice.
Well done. Okay, he's casting the whip snap to move the Chimera back 3 inches again. And he's in no real danger anymore, it looks like. So if the last wrestler goes in to kill one of the heavies, that means he still has an arc node.
Yes.
If it goes in to kill an arc node, that means he can take it out with the heavies.
Also, I don't think that he will risk to go by the Sphinx, which is a reach model.
Yeah.
So that's the target. But it's
I
low.
mean, the Sphinx is also the most dangerous piece in Ram's list in terms of melee damage.
I would bet on the Discordia because
Discordia goes up to 18 with the Arcanist, but the Sphinx goes up to 19 and it has reach.
but Discordia would just needs to hit 2 times and then you
And it can smite it.
smite it.
Yeah. Alright, the clock is back to Rickard. Hello again.
Let's wait for the violence.
Ah,
I'm a big fan of the new wrestler.
I'm a big fan of the new Retribution.
You know, I'm very sure that one of the Retribution Jacks is to say goodbye to its focus.
Sure. But then he cannot really remove the Arcanist reliably, so it's always going to have at least one and not be disrupted anymore.
Maybe it's not even a problem because he still has Snapjaw with maybe Fury.
Yeah. I mean, this turn he can apply Fury easily. And let's see if he can remove both heavies, actually. If he can Fury the Snapjaw and the Wrestler.
And then Rage one of them, or maybe both. No, the wrestler.
Rage? Oh yeah,
Rage enemies.
that is +6, right.
It's a plus 6 swing. That's the violence I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he's put both Dylan has put both heavies in a position where the large base from the wrestler can move in between them and attack both.
That's gonna hurt. I think the wrestler is then 23, which is +5.
I would actually love to see Red and Link comment on a War Machine game. It should be the most hilarious War Machine game ever. Okay, what is your plan, Rockhard?
I think he has a lot of options.
Yeah. So the first game is done, and Colin Hill won his match, and so Australia is up 1-0,
Okay.
and that match was a minion mirror. Yep. I don't know how it ended. I just know Colin Hill won.
All right. So Australia being up 1-0. At least something is. You can be proud when one of your own models is used in the WTC.
Indeed, sir. I hope he's chain attack, grab and smashing stuff out of enemies. So there was a lot of thinking right now, but now it's action.
Okay. So that is a proxy base for Rask to move into. He might not make it onto the hill completely. And it's me. All right. Rask moves up the hill. Colin, while Dylan is getting the shit kicked out of him, would you like telling us how you won?
Snake got thrown 3 times, landed in front of Arcadius and killed him.
Oh, that's easy.
With Rask playing Snake.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's the throwing rules aren't good. They're wrong. They need to be fixed.
Sure.
So we had a situation where I could position where the snake was going to land so precisely that it kills a gobbler that was the line of sight blocker and lands in range of Rask, like lands in range of Arcadius, and there's no roll
At all.
fail. There's nothing go wrong. So you just set up the chain and you do the 3 throws. It's
Very
a shame.
true, very true.
It just needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
It just needs scatter.
Yes.
Right. That's what it
As soon
has.
as you do that, no one will play it anymore. Like, no one will try to do it anymore because if it fails, you're in bad shape.
Sure. So if you heard, that was Colin Hill talking about his game against Arcadius.
Snake volleyball. So in our game, Rask should some dude away.
Alright. Has he cast Fury on anything? Is the question.
I don't see markers.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Maybe he doesn't need it. I mean, Sphinx is armor 19, I guess, but with Rage he can...
True. That will be
What's the
plus 1.
control point score in Dylan's game?
2-0 for Dylan.
Or Dylan?
Yeah.
So when you said he was getting the shit kicked out of him, what did you mean?
We meant that the Rasta was going to go in with Rage and Fury.
And destroy some jack?
Just destroy 2 heavies. Maybe.
But wait, below the tail of the wrestler.
Yeah,
Is
there
it
is a
token?
marker. Yeah, that's a token. So there's Fury, it looks like a Fury marker on the wrestler and on Wrong Eye.
Unleash the fury.
Alright, that is a proxy base for Dahlia. She did cut for 3.
Has Ron feated you?
Yeah,
Yes.
top of
He
2.
feated last time?
He removed Roche and Brian with the feet.
Got both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, just killed Roche? And
Yeah, he
got
slammed
Brian.
Brian over Roche.
Pig on pig action.
Yeah. Sexy and tasty.
Bacon everywhere.
Alright, Dahlia advanced out of line of sight of Iris 3. But, I mean, Iris can always just walk around the forest if she doesn't survive the spray that's coming.
No, at least he can't just stand and shoot her.
He doesn't get the aiming bonus, you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the gunfighter, I think the
He has to
gunfighter-
apply the spray over the guy engaging
Yes.
him. Yeah.
Maybe that's... Ah! Guessed right.
I think we have to get ourselves some ice cream after this game.
I love the idea.
Alright, spray's coming in from the snake on the first strike force, hits it easily.
Oh,
And-
he can boost it all.
Yeah. And on Iris, again needing 11s, I think. Oh, that's a big, big turn. That's a big problem for Iris. Or did he hit it? Wait, how did he hit her? Oh no, this is the third one, okay. He was rolling to hit on the third strike force.
So that's over. I just don't understand why you had 4 dice.
Because of Dahlia's thing. Doesn't get... It takes away the lowest.
Okay.
I think. There's something in Dahlia... The Bond. It's the Bond. Mr. Bond. The CP score in this game is 2-0 for Dylan, but the team score is 1-0 for Australia.
I'm so looking forward to the wrestler's activation.
Alright. Not being able to remove Iris 3 means that he might lose Dahlia and Scareth next turn. Because Iris removes the Transfer Fury, and since she had to cut already, she's practically dead. Dahlia, I mean.
Yes.
And it's funny that he didn't move Dahlia into the forest to trigger Prowl with Mistwalker. Instead, he moved her behind the forest to block line of sight, to get out of line of sight. If he had cast Mistwalker and moved her into the forest, she would have had stealth.
Yes.
And Iris would not be able to attack her within 6 inches because of Haunting Melody. And if she walked out of 6 inches, she would not be able to hit because of stealth. That would mean
Safety.
safety, yeah. I think he banked too hard on being able to remove Iris. So that might be bad for Rickard. Alright, he has killed Discordia with Snapshot.
Not a problem with
Yeah.
power 21.
Easy. And now the wrestler goes in to kill the Sphinx, which will also not be a problem at all.
Yes. It's now +3. No, +2.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. He needs 6s to hit. Hits it. Deals +1 damage.
+2.
+2 damage, it's 12 to the 1. Misses the second attack. Hits it again with the tail, I guess. And hits again. Does 6 more.
Wow, that's quite few, yes.
Misses. Misses again.
Wow.
I guess it still has its movement. And this wrestler is Fury 3? Or is it Fury 4?
Fury 4.
So he can buy one more. He will. But he will not kill it this turn.
No.
Hits. Unless he spikes real hard. No, that's 7 points to the 1. Takes out the big claw, the strong claw. And Wrong Eye. He's trying to get a charge on the Sphinx. He might be able to pull it out, but I
Yeah,
think...
but Wrong Eye just destroyed the Discordia.
No, that was Snapjaw. Wrong Eye is the Warlock.
Ah.
Alright. Wrong eye, attacking, boosting to hit.
So,
That'd be a real shame if that missed there right now. He is P plus S12, I think. That is off. 7 deals 1 to the 2. Buys another one.
he's 13 with the bite.
13, okay. So that dealt 2 points. And damage on the second attack. Ouch. Oh boy.
Ooh,
Dice are really failing Rickard right now. That Sphinx can do a lot of damage if he manages to get it applied.
if
again.
Iris gets Dahlia and the Sphinx gets him,
The Sphinx can get Wrong Eye even with a small claw, a small fist.
yes, that will be a turn of the game.
Yeah. It depends on whether or not the Sphinx's cortex is out, which I think it is not.
There was no heavy beating yet. Am I right?
What do you mean?
For the Sphinx.
No, only the Wrestler and Wrong Eye went in.
It's so sad. Even with Fury.
Yeah. You can push out Midwinter with the wait a second. Alright, Rask is planning to hide behind clouds again. So if Dylan pushes the Wrestler, or yeah, Snapjaw back a little with the Battle Mages, he can then run the Chimera into the clouds, TK Rask in it.
Still, their arc note is still there, right?
Yeah, that is in the middle of the zone, that is the Chimera.
Yeah. That looks not very good for the Rask player.
Right, he's rolling a free strike, I think.
And now we have seen the pin code from Rickard Nilsson.
Yeah. I think, yeah, he could actually use the Chimera as a melee jack this turn and just kill Wrong Eye.
Through the Sphinx?
Or move the Sphinx away first, maybe, but he can teleport, telekinesis it around, telekinesis the Sphinx around, and then charge it in.
Right. Very, very right.
Alright. Rickard is thinking really Rickard. I'm sorry.
Nice bit of fresh air for you.
Okay. So he's running Battle Boar around everything just to be in the way. It was the Battle Boar from Roche, so it is wild and has to run anyway.
Oh wait, remind me. So they don't go away?
They do not go away, no. They just run around. And since Rask is not a Pharaoh Warlock, he cannot take control of it, so all it can do is run all game.
That's funny. It is. So, but Wojcik's going out. Yeah.
Yes, Warjacks do go in early. Ach was.
5 Minuten Szenario.
Nice. Glückwunsch.
Kein Vorher.
Hinak hat verloren, ansonsten wissen wir es noch nicht.
So, the beast brick is building up.
Okay, the clock is back to Dylan. Let's move the camera away so we can roll some dice. And let's see what he has planned. So there is a token next to the Chimera, I don't know what it is. It is one of Rickard's, I think.
Maybe again disruption.
Does Rask have Ghost Shot with his gun?
No.
Then I don't see how he could have disrupted it. It's interesting that he actually failed to kill the Sphinx. It's now actually a little bit in Dylan's way.
Of course, both of them would have something out of it, if you see it this way. But I think the dice were just dice. Good point. I would love to see the state of the Sphinx. It's difficult.
I actually go check and look.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at the damage grid.
So, as promised, he's planning to go with Iris after Dahlia. The others are closing up.
Yeah, so the Sphinx is on one box.
Oh
All it
my-
has left is its right arm.
Ah, right arm. Okay.
Yeah. So no focus, but Iris is now preparing to shoot Dahlia, hits and kills her.
Yes, this is Iris 3.
Well, I mean, 12 armor with 1 wound. Iris will kill it.
Yes.
Now, what can he do with the battle mages that he hasn't really done yet?
Sounds a little bit like
I mean, he hasn't made a single attack with the battle mages so far, with both of his units.
Sounds a little bit like the drunken sailor.
Yeah. Drunken battle mage, you mean?
Drunken little mage.
I will check the marker next to the Chimera has to mean something. Oh snap! We actually thought that Dylan had already feated. He hasn't, he's just feating now.
Ow!
He did not need to feat to get Roshenbrand on top of 2, yeah. So he's feating now, he's force hammering the Sphinx into the Wrestler.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I think we will see an assassination this turn. I really did not see that. No, he's force hammered the Wrestler itself. Yeah. It only went 1 inch or 2 inches, so no big deal. He's moving into the zone and he's looking to clear it.
And it seems that that 1 inch was still enough to get it away.
Yeah, it should be out of the zone. Otherwise, he would not have moved in.
Yes.
All right. That is a really interesting turn of events. So our technical difficulties mean that we cannot really hear the player audio. So we have to interpret as much as we can from the picture. But I think we will see a TK on wrong eye,
Turning around things.
turning him around and killing him with the battle mages will be easy.
It's so funny that such a concept survives since Mark 1
What TK?
with the Run's assassination style. It's still the same, it's still
Yeah,
effective.
of course it is.
It's like a white shark of the Intel.
Oh, the battle boar is still contesting actually, so he has to kill it as well.
So that's the right arm.
Yeah.
Alright, the little boy has something like 16 armor.
It is 12-17.
Because the hitboxes of the little boy just get so rare.
And has 22 boxes.
All the German games are still going, and I have no idea. What?
Ist irgendwas hier schon fertig? By the way, Ron did not feed top of 2.
Oh.
He's just feeding now.
Oh.
Yes. O is right, Frank.
Hello.
EMF?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so Germany has one more victory.
Kommentiert hier nichts? Doch, wenn was passiert. Liegt daran, dass sie gerade nachgedacht haben.
So,
Alright, did he TK something? No. So he's camping 2 and he moved the Sphinx up to the battle board to hit it once more. No, he's actually hitting wrong eye. Now you will see the battle mages move up.
now it's gone.
So there's a knockdown marker there. Wrong eye is knocked down somehow.
So the first one of them.
Schweden, Australien.
Echt jetzt? Welche Schweden?
Dynamit.
Das ist das mit?
Rickard.
Okay.
So it's the right wing.
Alright, the
Units.
bottom unit of battle mages is moving forward. And that is the
No statements about the political.
that is the battle board grid. It has 4 points left. He will be able to kill it easy.
Against, yes, 15. No, that's not a challenge.
Its damage is nothing right now. Second one hits. And off 7, that is 3 points. 1 point left. He needs 3. Yeah. Hits and needs to roll an 8 to kill it.
There it is.
Yeah, it's dead on the spot.
Splatterball.
That means a clear zone for him. He attacks Midwinter, I think. They are now clarifying that Midwinter is not on the hill, I guess. Or did he cast stealth? Yeah. Midwinter did not cast stealth, he is dead.
You told me Ron had already feeded.
That's what we thought.
You told me wrong.
Yeah, we
That
thought
changes
wrong.
that game very dramatically.
That's what we just realized.
Ask the dead Orin about it.
Yes. Ask
Yeah.
lots of
Ask
dead
the dead
things about
everything.
it. There's going to be a lot of dead things. And he was already on 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's going to 4 now.
He should go to 4, yeah. So far.
Alright, so he's removed Orin. Is he charging Lanissa into the wrong eye or
Where is Lisa there?
in the trench?
Ah,
Yeah, I think he's charging her in.
she's Weapon Master 9?
She is, I think, not a weapon master, but she's, I think, also power 12 or 13. Alright, that's
She
strong
killed
hand
him.
snapshot gone. Big swing here. And all he has left is the wrestler. Can he kill it?
Yeah, still some battle mages.
Alright, let's see some dice here.
Now that's in mayhem. It's a very good choice to keep the feet so long.
I actually thought that using the feet top of 2 to kill Ocean Brian would not have been too bad in the situation he was in. That it was able to hold it so long is a really huge advantage for him.
Wait, he's running them.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's in advance. Okay.
Yeah, it's an advance, I think. Why would he run them when he just feed it?
Yes. Oh, the first move looked very long.
Alright, no, he actually did run them. Because Silas just moved into the zone.
Okay.
He now scored 4, and the Sphinx is tying up the wrestler. All he has to do next turn is just
Kill it.
or telekinesis is out of the zone.
Right.
He looks done.
10 minutes left on the
So-
clock.
Well, he can position the Chimera a little bit to stay out of the wrestler's range, or he can move it up and try to smack the wrestler a little bit.
Primarily out of its line of sight, and I don't think that rest can give Pathfinder.
No. So he's running it.
No.
Walking it, yeah. He's done. He's at 4 CP to Rickard's 0. Alright.
That's what happens on Ron's feet turn. That's what happens
That's
on
what
Ron's feet turn.
Play rounds.
That's why when you said he'd feed it, I looked at the board and I went, but nothing's dead. What did you do?
I thought it was an okay trade to get Roshan right.
Just Roshan right? I mean, name a way that you can make
And
it
the
so
battle
that
board,
all
I
they
guess.
can get is Roshan right.
Sorry?
Like, how do you make it so that all that Ryan can get is Roshan right?
He has Velopus, he has a Gobble Cloud, and he has Fuel Cache. And he has a Giant Forest right next to his objective.
Yeah, okay.
So he blocks off a lot of...
So really the only thing that they could see was Roshan right?
He ran the Chimera.
TK
But then
Roshan
Orin
right
was
and
around
sliding it
everything.
backwards or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Running Chimera into force blow is just like running a Chimera behind things and then force blasting so they go 4 inches towards your lines and then just zapping them to death. Is
So,
Alright.
now it's a lot of desperation there.
Well, Rickard has to pull it out somehow. I mean, he only has to deal 1 point of damage to the Sphinx,
Which is now happening.
which is probably now happening, I think. And contesting the zone as well.
And as I think about it, there's still a boundless charge in play. on Rask, so even
Can you
there's-
trample with it?
Nee, that not.
Hey.
Nee,
Hey,
that
good
not.
sir.
I need a t-shirt with doing boundless charge since 2006, so
In case anyone is wondering, we are not doing drunk commentary yet.
be glad you're not getting drunk very easily. So the speed 6 wrestler should be no speed 5.
Yeah.
So that would be 10 inches,
12,
11.
12 inches. Oh no, he doesn't have a reach attack anymore?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, killing that Sphinx. Kill it. And that is a good damage roll. Alright. The wrestler isn't really damaged that badly.
And I think it's towed the zone now,
Yeah,
which is not a problem for Ran.
it's not a problem for 12 battle mages all around. The problem is for Rickard that is, I mean, everything he's placing just barely into the zone. So there's only 2 battle mage hits that need to occur
Yes.
for doing to win it. Alright, he's running the gobbers into the zone as well.
Now, they might be difficult to hit.
And he's hit with the gobber on the Magister.
I would believe I see something like that.
But it's a PAL 5 charge.
Wow.
Ist ein Gobber PAL 5?
Then
Getroffen haben sie gerade.
then it's a total of 12.
Oh yeah, he does not kill the Magister.
Wie hat der noch was gekillt?
Jump him in the face.
Alright. The Wrestler will now activate and charge something. He's rolling a free strike to deal a total of 19, so that is 2 points, 1 point?
Nothing.
Nothing. Alright. Even in the middle of the zone, Ran will have no problem removing it.
Yes. One
TK,
one
Force
TK,
Hammer.
or 1 or 2 pushes because
Yeah.
not everyone is sturdy.
That was a good hit. And he killed 2 battle mages. And all he has left to activate now is Rask himself. And I doubt he will have anywhere he can go and be safe. Unless he runs up that hill. Or he's leaving Rask where he is. I think he actually already activated him.
It's just a cleanup right now.
Yeah. That's all he has to do. Clean up in 9 minutes. Kill 2 gobbers. Or move 2 gobbers away. And
Nice thing is he can even walk into the back arcs. It's laser.
and he,
Hello.
hey Finn.
Hello, when you say hello to friends.
Hello.
Why did we go? Because they're thirsty.
It's a huge bottle, isn't it?
Why is that big key like this?
I don't know.
But let's see, they're working when he was doing sick over on the playground. They see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Finn.
We're in Kieran fruit. Got more than recipe years to live off. They bought an apple.
Oh.
That's love. Skipping apples. See you later.
See ya.
I'll take a look at the board.
Oh, May, can we take a picture of his t-shirt?
Stopp weg.
Was ist passiert? Sorry there, folks. We lost signal for a second.
And this just in, Tom Guan won his game, so Australia is up 2-0.
Oh, it says go, Daddy.
And Dominic
3 minutes.
Dominic lost his game, so Germany Black is down 1-0.
Ouch.
He just ate a Templar to the face, accessed it, and yeah.
Well, Dylan is cleaning up, and so Tom Guan is also in this team.
Yeah.
So they are up 2-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a list speaker that we are not recognizing.
Yeah.
I know. Wildlife island.
All right. Sorry for the confusion, folks. We had kids here, and also results and beer. Have fun.
So that was a good hit on
On the miss speaker.
that looks like a free
Oh, the
strike.
gobber. The gobbers are taking a free strike. Alright, gobbers are dead. Second one also dead. Oh, that must have been a chain blast, I guess.
Looks very
No.
well.
Alright, the battle mages. He's taking free strikes again. Right, he's positioning them.
Quite an execution commando.
Ran is charging it. So he plans to force hammer it out of the scenario. Yep, and that's game. Well done. Alright, we will leave the score up, but Sweden has won. Australia has won 3-0 so far. Yeah, that is the third victory. And they will go on to round 3 unbeaten.
You can say that Dylan is quite professional in beating up crocodiles, eh?
He'll have some new boots after this game.
Indeed so.
But maybe he knows what a knife is.
We should play with him the game of knives and spoons.
I don't know what that is. I guess you mean knives and spoons. I touch like that.
Knife.
See, the professor is explaining what he could have done better.
How a caster kill works.
Yeah.
Because if Rusk is knocked down, then
So Sascha Meisel won his game, and so Germany Black is 1-1.
Okay,
nice.
and Dylan just finished.
Okay.
6-0 scenario win for Australia.
Okay, so Australia through.
Yeah, you should throw.
That was masterful round play.
You shouldn't throw crocodiles at Australians. They know where to happen. all that talk of crocodile, somehow I get hungry for
Made
chicken.
you hungry?
Yes. You know, they say they taste like chicken. They claim to be tasting similar to chicken.
I don't know. They probably taste like crocodile.
I'm quite sure they taste like crocodile.
So Run did force blast, force hammer the snapjaw. I think we missed. Actually, we actually missed the dice.
Yes, but
But he needs to roll as a 4.
yeah, that's a 50-50 chance.
So he boosts it.
Sure, no, oh, you mean attack, of course, but
Yeah.
the slam could have been low.
But then he has a TK as well.
That's true.
All right, we will switch off the stream and join you at the next round, which will be in about half an hour.
I'll take a look.
Yeah. Until then,